Then we can use uh, the thematical mapping option of QGIS software. You can find all the necessary information about QGIS uh, thematic mapping. Uh, a huge amount of videos and huge amount of tutorials, and a really big amount of different examples creating a thematic map with QGIS. Not very well. Let's try. We just push the right button and choose properties and use symbology. In symbology dialog, you just choose not the simple uh, but graduated symbol, graduated symbol. Then you can choose the from join table. Mm, yes, we just need categories, and for example, mm, Ukraine birth rate of women from 15 to 49 years. Then we just need to classify. Mhm. Sorry, we just need to change the comma, to point, because the system have understood that this data is mm, the text data, because QGIS understand data with points. So let us do these operations once more. We remove the cancer occur table. Then we need to remove our join. Probably yes, the join has disappeared. Then we open this our file in notebook, in Notepad, and then we must change the comma, edit, change the comma with point, change all. Okay, and then we need to save. So it one of the peculiarities of the process. Then we need to add layer with texted txt data, cancer occur, and we just need to uh, use the not text data but uh, decimal data. It means uh, it allows us to work with this data as numeric data. Yeah. And then we can perform join once more. Properties, join admin PC code, and all the data will be added. OK, run, OK. Then we can find all the data in the main table, and then we can make the symbology graduated symbol and can birth rate, for example, birth rate, 5 classes, classify. Yes, well, also we can use different colors for birth rate. Let it be the biggest birth rate gives us biggest more deeper color. Then let's run. Okay. So you can see that even in 2021, Uh, all young women uh, move to the west of Ukraine, and the biggest birth rates are in the western regions. Okay, you see. Well, uh, then we can duplicate this layer, and while duplicate this here, we can change the indicator, the fields that we use. For example, uh, well, the one option, uh, very young population, uh, birth rate of 15 to 19 years. And we can use another color scale. Uh-huh. Properties. We can classify. After classification, it will be another distribution of regions in every uh, group. Okay. Uh, Here we can find another um, picture, another spatial distribution of birth rates. Well, the very important uh, option of Choropleth map that we must use uh, relative data. We cannot use the number of population or the number of cases. We just need to divide the cases to the average population, because in this case the spatial distribution of every indicator will be shown would be shown correctly. Well, well let's try to create another copy of our map table, and we just need to make proportion and calculate the dose rate. What does it mean, the dose rate? It is a number of um, the ratio of deaths to the population of a particular area and during particular period of time. So we need to make proportion. Proportion will be as following. Mm, the number of deaths is 1,000 people. The total population of the Vinnytska district is 1 million and 519,000. 515,000 and uh, so but we should calculate how many deaths uh, are in the region relatively to 100 of thousands people. So we need to make equation. We just need to number of deaths, then multiply by 100,000 and then divide to the present population. Brackets. Ok. It will be 76. So then we calculate uh, all the necessary data in first of time in Excel. And then we can try to make so-called uh, they divide this statistical data into 5 groups, for example. Uh, the easiest way is to use Microsoft Excel. Then we must sort this data from the uh, low to high. The highest death rate will be in. Somebody is joining? Nobody. The highest death rate will be in few districts. We can use the most uh, highest death rate is in Kherson and Kirovograd district, Kropivnitsky. Another group of districts are Volyn, Mykolaiv, Chernihiv, and Chernivtsi. Another group is above 2 deaths, and another group maybe 50 deaths. rate. And the lowest death rate is in most young uh, district. It's Kiev region, city of Kiev, UA 80, Dnipro district and Lviv district. So now we have the information about dose rate, and then we can also calculate this data in properties. Properties. Uh, this time we use equation stencil calculator, and we can calculate um, the number of deaths multiply 100,000 and then divide by the total present population. Brackets. Ok. Then we need to classify. Yes. And we can choose um, another gradient. Uh, Often we use green colors for um, positive indicators and red colors for sad or dangerous indicators. So we can use, for example, purple color, maybe brown colors. Let it be. Another option, we can modify this indicator, and we can modify the size of every group. So it was 140, from 140 to only two districts, then from 120 to 140, it is another group. Double click and change the margins of every class from 100 to 120 and from 50 to 100. Okay, apply. Yes. So the worst situation with mhm, with those rate is in Kirovogradsky region and Khersonsky region because um, all the young population during the year 2021 have moved out from these regions. You see. So finally, uh, we can change the information of how we can represent this data in legend. Death rate, number of deaths to 100,000 population. Ok. Then we can change the size of our data. Also, we can add labels to our, uh, sorry, mm, we have two regions, Donetsk and Luhansk, without any appropriate data, so we can change uh, the representation of the, we can add new, sorry, from 1 to 1 to 500. And we must add one more class, zero data, and use another color, for example, gray fill to this data. And we must write down in legend that we have no data about these regions. Okay, yes. So the next step is uh, presentation of our result. Sorry, we also can show labels. These labels explain the names of oblasts. Uh, and we also can change the field that we use for labels, administrative names English. We can change the size of texts. Um, Also, we can change the place of these labels and so on. Okay. Uh, the OpenStreetMap, let's try to modify these fields. Maybe kind of reddish, kind of red color. Ok. Uh, ok. Above 100 will be also reddish, near to orange. Ok. And the lowest mm, information on this. Much more brighter data. Yellow, and the smallest dose rate will show kind of very light yellow. So here is a variant of our map. You can use much more lighter colors. So we can make good design for all the data. To make the colors more bright, or yellowish. Orange, brownish. So the result map, we can create output and project it will be number one. It's kind of print layout. So now this print layout is empty. Then we can add map to this. Oh, sorry, it does not work. I don't know why. In any case, this we can use another layer as background layer. Simple simple data about Crimea. It's also we have no data on Crimea. So it will be kind of our result, and we can put this result map in Word document, and it will be our final goal of our work. Well, well, also we need to copy K of the map. K, and then we can use information or the title of this map. The title will be the same. We can copy this title from our project information, and then we can find how they uh, present the experience of this indicator mapping number. Yes. Uh, raw traffic death rate per 100,000 population. Mhm. Map of death per 1,000 population per year at so we can find the similar maps on the net. Per year. So the final name Ukraine dot mm, uh, death rate per 1,000 population and year 2021. English. English. So it will be final representation of your statistical data. And sorry, we just need to add uh, data source. Data source. Well, we use uh, we use the United Nations Office for Coordination and Humanitarian Affairs. This data we use for uh, uh, region borders and comma, and another data source is Ukrainian Ukrainian Statistical Office. Yes, we can find English equivalent, a state statistics service of Ukraine. Yeah. So probably uh, then we can change the font. So it will be our result. Ok. So I will ask everybody to choose an indicator and then create the map that can represent information about waste disposal, about different diseases. It may be demographic statistic. Uh, is everything clear for you, Anna? Hello? Nobody is here. Okay.